What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of On the Table Talk. I'm Stoney.
I'm T.
And today we're going to read a subreddit, and it's called AskReddit. All right. So we have an OP here who writes the title, They Say Love is Blind. What were the obvious red flags in your ex that you ignored and only realized after you left?
Okay.
What are the obvious red flags in your ex that you ignored?
You wanna do some?
I want to go straight to the comments.
Okay, let's go.
Because yeah,
You don't have any?
That's a lot of thinking.
Oh my gosh. Or maybe at the end he'll come up with some things that maybe he should have paid attention to.
I mean, yeah, some red flags. Yeah, I try not to think about the ex. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I try not to think about those. Mm-hmm. And then now I have to think about the ex, and now I got to think about red flags.
I have one red flag that I will
Let's
include.
go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
That you realized after you left. See, that's the kicker.
The thing of it is, because I'm like you. I don't want to go too far into the past and all that nonsense, right? Because to be frank, I hardly even remember these people, right? But there's one thing that really always kind of stuck in my side about this one particular person, and it was that I realized after and even during, at some point, I remember thinking to myself, why the freak does this mofo always have this issue with remembering to bring his damn wallet? Somehow or another, he was always forgetting his wallet.
Yeah, well, that sound like a red flag.
Absolutely a red flag. Now, I clocked him just right before the relationship ended. And because I remember thinking, this mother freaker is always talking about something he done left his wallet. I'm like, what the freak? And I remember clocking it right before the end. And even at the end, I remember somehow or another, he would still call and try to be friends. And still, low key, try to see if I could help him out. And I'd be like, yeah, no, you better ask your friends.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think that's a red flag. If you better call Tyrone.
Oh, better call Sal.
You better call Tyrone. That's who you better call, because I'm sure you knew one, right? But always leaving the doggone wallet. I think that's absolutely a red flag when you're dating somebody. And I realized that just towards the end. Like, this mofo is always leaving his
but you
freaking
realized
wallet.
that before you left.
That's true, but it was near the end. I was like, why do I feel like I'm always picking up the tab? Because there's some fantastical story he has about either something going on with his bank or his wallet or some nonsense.
You know, dudes don't leave their wallet.
Okay.
They don't.
Now, mind you, just to be fair to me, I'm going to give myself some grace because that was the second boyfriend I had ever had. So there's that, the naiveness of, that situation. But that would be one of my red flags. Okay.
We have one here that says, I ignored how every disagreement somehow became my fault.
Ooh.
You slowly stop trusting your own read on reality when someone keeps rewriting it.
Interesting. Okay.
And that person didn't realize it until after they left.
Nice.
All right. So a comment to that comment is this. My longest relationship was 5 years. We were even engaged for the last year. I hope it was the last year. Every time we get into an argument, it was my fault, and she would always bring up the past as well. We went to a couples therapist, and not going to lie, it felt so good for the therapist to point that out to her.
I bet.
Yeah, but what was the red flag?
That every time they got into an argument, somehow or another, it was always his fault.
Okay. Somebody commented on that and says, yeah, that validation from the therapist hits different. Sometimes you don't realize how twisted the dynamic got until someone neutral finally says, nah.
It's not you.
Yeah, that's not you at all. Yeah.
Okay.
I once shared with a friend what I was looking for in a relationship. She told me These are the basic things. Okay, it made me realize I wasn't even asking for much. Wow, sounds like an avoidant. Yep, and it messes with your head as well after a while. Yes, exactly what is happening. All these comments. Now here's a different comment.
Ooh.
That they hated me.
Yikes.
Well, you realize they hated you after you left? Wow.
That's horrible.
Somebody says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I had the same. I asked one day if they resented me, and they said yes. I told them, they didn't say he or her, but I told them it was over after that. Took them 3 months to move out.
Ooh. That's way too long.
Yeah, most awkward and horrible time living in that place. People suck sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow, someone said they resented you. I mean, you asked the question and they said yes, and it still took them 3 months to move out.
That would have been hard for me.
Or a comment to that one says, no, they like straight up told me to my face often and early, and I was too messed up to take it to face value. That sucks. Oh, so someone told this person the same thing, but they didn't believe it.
Wow.
Wow, that sucks though, man.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. That's awful. I'm glad you're not with them anymore. I hope you found someone who loves you and tells you often. So what are some of the things? Let's see. I relate things about my relationship to my friend, and my friend's bewildered laughed and said, "Does he even like you?" Huh. It stuck in my brain, and afterwards I realized, no, he didn't like me at all.
Wow.
Yeah, well, sometimes, if you have close friends,
They can see what you can.
yeah, they start laughing and like, does he even like you? It's like, wow. So this person didn't realize
Yeah.
that the person didn't like him until after they left. Let me see. Here's another. He didn't drink often, but whenever he did, he wouldn't stop until he fell asleep. Okay. Multiple times, he bought a beer into bed at the end of the night.
What the heck is that about?
At the end of a night out. Okay. He would get so drunk, he would piss in our room. Oh, come on.
Come.
You had to wait until after the relationship was over to realize that was a red flag.
Oh my gosh. Girl.
This only happened a few times a year. It's never happened to me.
No.
It's never happened to me in my life. And she's talking about this only happened a few times a year.
Oh, child.
So it didn't seem like a problem at the time. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You had your blinkers on. You couldn't see. You had tunnel vision. But looking back, it is absolutely a sign of alcohol abuse, and it would make me feel deeply unsafe to be around. Yeah, it was. I remember once we went on a mini vacation to Chicago, a romantic getaway, just the two of us. 2 or 3 nights where we were there. He was so drunk by 9 p.m. that we couldn't even have a romantic evening. And I just laid in the bed next to him and passed out. It's like you didn't... Okay.
Yeah.
I guess sometimes when you're in it, you don't see it.
I mean, that's
fair.
fair.
Obviously we can see that just by these 3 short paragraphs, we can clearly see this guy had a drinking problem.
Yeah.
And you're just basically making excuses. This only happened a few times a year.
That's probably what she did when she was in it.
This is like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She was in it. She didn't see it. It's like no big deal. I don't know how he was the other times. And I'm sure maybe he wasn't like this all of the time, only when he was drinking. And maybe he didn't drink all the time. But when he did, it's curtains.
Yep.
It's over. Yeah, this only happened when he was drinking. But just in 3 short paragraphs, it's like, whoa. He's got his drinking problem, so he should stop drinking. Even if it only happened when he drank, and he didn't drink often. Here's another. He seemed so normal until I broke up with him. But then within the same 15 to 20 minute period, he begged me to buy him a house. What?
What?
He begged me
Keep going.
to buy him a house. We were, in parentheses, she put, we were both teenagers. And then I never hear from him again. He told me he was going to come to my house and me, then kill me, then die over my body so we could be together in death. Oh. Then he begged me to have sex with him. Wow. Which, call me crazy, seems like the wrong order to make those demands in. Not that I would have accepted any of them. So this happened
After they broke up.
This-
All of this happened after.
No, this happened before. No, but this happened. I mean, he said all these things after they broke up.
Right.
But yeah, I'm trying to figure out the red. Well, you didn't see the red
But that's
flag
what-
in this person before that happened.
That's exactly what she's saying. She's saying he seemed normal until they broke
Whatever
up.
red flags you missed.
Now, mind you, these were teenagers. So their going together could have literally just been months. They could have been together for months.
As teenagers usually are together
exactly.
for months.
A few
For
months.
a summer.
This is what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
he could have actually pretended to be such a really good person.
Wow.
Because she doesn't say how long they dated. She just said after we broke up, this is what he did. It could have been a week, 2 weeks, 2 months. Something could have happened. They got into an argument. They broke up. Now he's acting like this.
Hopefully you dodged one there.
Oh, she did dodge one.
He told me that no one else would ever love him. So if I didn't stay with him, he'd end up homeless on the street.
What in the world?
Come on, if you were a teenager, which I'm pretty sure is not exactly how that goes, and I guess that means I owe him a house. I guess he owes him a house.
Ridiculous.
Wow. Of course, I would say teenage logic is the issue here, but I've honestly encountered the same attitude in the fully grown
Yeah.
men.
I didn't even really want to go through that one because that's a teenager. So, but still, it's still a red flag.
Yeah.
They say excessive jealousy and then never again. Here's one. It says her BPD. What is that? I'm not sure what the BPD is.
I don't remember.
Okay, so it says her BPD, or I was being understanding, but I let her walk over me pretty much all the time. Say the wrong things on a wrong day, and suddenly you have to comfort someone till she cries to sleep and wake up to reset. It was like playing Minesweeper and trying to figure out the rules, except the rules would change depending on what kind of state she was in.
It's a video game. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. It changes as you go on.
All right.
Yeah.
About 3 months in, I knew I probably should have stopped, but kept it going for a year till she had burned the last feelings of empathy in my body.
Wow.
I do feel bad for her. Wish she had a happy life, but her doom spiraling and suicide attempt / self-harming
What?
ended up frying me and making me feel nothing anymore.
Wow.
I was afraid of breaking up with her because I thought she was going to off herself. And I was happy she ended up doing it instead. Wait, what?
What?
What? Just wait, I must have misread that.
Yeah, no, you read it right.
Oh, okay. I think maybe what he's saying is that she broke up with him. I was afraid of breaking up with her because I thought she was going to off herself and was happy she ended up doing it her instead.
Oh, she ended up breaking up with him.
I think she ended up breaking up with him
instead.
Right.
Leaving
Leaving me
me.
with no guilt or any feelings of responsibility. Okay. I was like, for a minute, I'm like, wait, what happened? Okay, here's a comment here's a response to that comment. It says, this is very similar to my story. The rules were changing to accommodate her and make things my fault. I protected myself as much as I can. I thought I can handle it. I was wrong. I was stressed, lost weight, friendships, and I was able to keep her happy, but it wasn't enough. After a year, she ended it. Oh, she got some nerve. It's been over 6 months. I am feeling myself again, but still recovering.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow, wow, wow.
Since I've been sitting here, I've been thinking about red flags that I realized after the relationship was over.
Okay.
I really can't think of any
Not a one, huh?
I can't think of any red flags. All right, so this one says, they never asked me how my day went, but I heard all about theirs.
Wow.
Isn't that something that I do now?
Yes.
No, but I do ask you.
Actually, you hardly ever ask how my day went. You just come on in and hours and hours of you talking to me about your day.
Too late. Too late.
Hours upon hours
Red
upon
flag,
hours.
red flag, red flag. Red flag.
That's so funny. How about I read one more then?
You read one more.
Okay, guys. So this is actually going to be the last one. So here's another post. It says, breaking up with me the second time we met and then saying, you're so bad with girls. You're supposed to say, stay. When I was letting her go without any resistance, I really felt hard for her. So my dumbass coped 5 years on and off, endless mind games until I absolutely hated her. Oof.
Wow.
Oof.
Wow. You ever hate any of your exes? Like hate?
No. Not a one.
Yeah. What? How do people get to that point?
I have never hated not one. I can't.
No.
There's not even an emotion that comes close to me hating any of my exes.
That's I feel the same way. It's like
That's wow.
no, you break up for one or more reasons, and that's just it. We're done.
Yeah, I have not hated
I
not
don't know
one of
about
my
hate.
exes.
I don't know about hating. I don't hate anybody.
Not even close to it.
Eh.
Wow, wow,
There,
wow.
there could be misunderstandings. There could be just misunderstandings. I mean, and when you're young, obviously you're going to have misunderstandings. Communication lines were broken. Perceptions or reality. You know, you turn perceptions into reality, and you act accordingly based on your perception of things sometimes. Come back and watch another one of our videos, and we'll see what's on the table, and we'll talk about it.
Absolutely.
All right. So with that said, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye for now.